Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Dr. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, will continue to struggle to tell his wife's Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Misinswood, that Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, is his daughter. No secrets ever stay kept on daytime TV. It's only a matter of time before everyone knows that Poppy Nozowa, Romy Park, slept with her nephew. One person might even take the Luna bomb worse than Finn's wife. Here's what's coming up next on B&B, spoilers ahead. Poppy Nozowa begged Finn to keep their secret and not tell anyone that Luna is his daughter. But the good doctor will follow his moral compass and come clean eventually. When the truth comes out, Finn's birth mom Sheila Carter will have an axe to grind with his aunt. Sheila Carter has been on the back burner on Bold and Beautiful for several months now. But when she learns she has a granddaughter on house arrest and facing murder charges, she will definitely resurface. Sheila tried and failed to have a relationship with Finn, but Luna is a legal adult and will decide whether or not she wants to get to know her grandmother. They have a lot in common. Chances are Luna and Grandma Sheila will really hit it off. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila Carter will be furious when she learns that Poppy Nozowa seduced her young and innocent son and took his virginity. To add insult to injury, she deprived Finn of the chance of being a father and getting to know his daughter. Now, Luna could spend the rest of her life behind bars, and as far as Sheila is concerned, it's all her mother's fault. If Poppy Nozowa wasn't trying so hard to keep Luna's real dad a secret, the Il Giardino killing spree never would have happened and Luna would be free. As far as Sheila Carter is concerned, Poppy Nozowa must pay. Are you excited for Grandma Sheila to meet her new granddaughter? How far will she go to get revenge on Poppy? The sun was setting over Los Angeles, casting a golden glow over the Forrester mansion. Inside, the atmosphere was anything but peaceful. Tensions were rising between the Forrester family, and it was all because of one woman, Sheila Carter. Sheila had spent years scheming, manipulating, and causing havoc, all in the name of revenge and obsession. She had clawed her way back into the lives of the Forrester family, all with a singular purpose: revenge. Now her plan had finally taken a dramatic turn. Sheila was no longer just plotting in the shadows, she was ready to act. For Sheila, it was personal. Every betrayal, every slight, every time she had been pushed aside or treated like an outcast, it all led to this moment. Sheila had always been underestimated, and for a time, she had been on the run, hiding in the darkest corners of the world. But not anymore. Her time was now, and she was prepared to take down anyone who stood in her way. And the woman standing in Sheila's way, the one who had dared to cross her, was none other than Poppy Nozowa. Poppy Nozowa was the new rising star in the fashion world, quickly gaining recognition for her designs and her incredible talent. She had recently caught the eye of the Forrester family, specifically Ridge Forrester, who saw in her a kindred spirit, someone who could breathe fresh life into the Forrester creations. But Poppy had no idea just how deep the web of deceit and revenge that Sheila had spun ran. It all started with a seemingly innocent meeting. Ridge Forrester had invited Poppy to a design showcase at Forrester Creations, hoping to bring in some fresh, exciting designs for the upcoming fashion season. Little did he know that this meeting would put Poppy directly in Sheila Carter's line of fire. Sheila had always felt betrayed by the Forrester family. She had been the one to raise and care for her son, Finn, only for him to be taken away from her by the family. That betrayal had fueled Sheila's thirst for revenge for years, and she wasn't about to stop now. With Finn now a member of the Forrester family and his new wife, Steffi, in the picture, Sheila's rage was only escalating. But Sheila had been forced to remain in the shadows for far too long. It wasn't just the Forrester family who had wronged her. Poppy Nozowa had also unknowingly crossed her. Poppy had done the unthinkable by unwittingly stepping into a world that Sheila had once controlled, a world that Sheila believed should have always been hers. Sheila's plan unfolds. Sheila had a plan, and like every great mastermind, she knew that timing was everything. She had spent weeks watching Poppy from afar, learning her habits, studying her weaknesses. Sheila was a master manipulator, and she knew exactly how to strike when her enemy least expected it. Poppy Nozoa had no idea the storm that was coming her way. She was too focused on her career, too wrapped up in her success, to see the danger lurking just beneath the surface. Sheila's revenge would come in ways Poppy could never anticipate. One evening, as Poppy sat in a cafe reviewing her latest design sketches, Sheila made her move. Poppy was alone, and Sheila, ever the expert at blending in, approached her with a smile that could melt even the coldest of hearts. "Poppy Nozowa," Sheila said, her voice sweet and disarming. "It's such a pleasure to meet you." Poppy looked up, startled at first, but then recognized the woman as someone she had seen around the fashion world. Sheila Carter's name had been whispered in certain circles, but Poppy hadn't paid much attention. "You're the designer," Sheila continued, her voice dripping with Fox admiration. "I've heard so much about you. Your work is incredible." Poppy smiled politely, unaware that Sheila was already weaving her web. "Well, thank you," Poppy said. "I'm just trying to make a name for myself in this industry. It's not easy." "Oh, I understand," Sheila responded, her eyes narrowing slightly. "But I have to admit, I've always admired people who have the courage to take risks, to push boundaries. I can see that in your work." Poppy was flattered, but there was something in Sheila's eyes that made her uneasy. Still, she didn't know enough about the woman to be suspicious. Sheila was known to be a manipulator, but Poppy was still learning about the darker side of the fashion world. As Sheila continued to flatter Poppy, she made her move. Slowly, deliberately, she dropped hints about her past, talking about her ties to the Forrester family. "I've been around the fashion world for a long time," Sheila said, her voice smooth. "I know what it's like to work for people who don't appreciate your talent, to be overshadowed by others who think they know what's best. But you know, Poppy, in the end, it's always the ones who truly deserve to shine who will." Poppy, intrigued but still cautious, smiled. "I'm just doing my best to get my designs out there." "Oh, I know," Sheila said, leaning in slightly. "But sometimes you don't have to try so hard. Sometimes the right people just need to see your potential." Poppy didn't catch the underlying threat in Sheila's words, but she couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this conversation than met the eye. Sheila's voice was soft, but it carried a chilling undertone. "Thank you," Poppy said, standing up to leave. "It was nice talking to you." But Sheila wasn't done. She wasn't about to let Poppy walk away that easily. "I think you'll find that some people won't take kindly to your success, Poppy," Sheila said, her smile now gone, replaced by a cold, calculated stare. "There are others who believe the Forrester name is sacred, and they'll stop at nothing to make sure you don't overshadow them." Poppy froze, her heart racing. She didn't fully understand what Sheila was implying, but she knew one thing for certain. This conversation was not over. The web tightens. Sheila's message was clear. She was willing to do whatever it took to destroy Poppy's career, to remind the world who truly belonged in the fashion industry. And as Poppy began to experience more subtle sabotage, mysterious cancellations of meetings, unexpected delays in her projects, she started to connect the dots. Sheila Carter had made her move, and now Poppy's world was slowly crumbling. But Sheila wasn't content with just ruining Poppy's professional life. No, she had bigger plans. She wanted to make Poppy feel the same kind of devastation that Sheila had felt all those years ago. Sheila knew what made people vulnerable, what made them break. Sheila had a secret weapon, her ability to manipulate people and situations. She wasn't just targeting Poppy professionally, she was digging into her personal life. Sheila had learned about Poppy's family, her background, her history. And Sheila knew exactly how to use this information to her advantage. One evening, Poppy received a phone call. The voice on the other end was unmistakable. "Poppy, this is your mother. We need to talk." Poppy's heart sank. She hadn't heard from her mother in years. The conversation that followed would change everything. "You don't know who you're dealing with," her mother warned her. "There's someone out there who wants to ruin your life. Someone who has been watching you, waiting for the perfect moment to strike." Poppy's blood ran cold. It wasn't until the conversation ended that Poppy realized Sheila Carter had found a way to manipulate her family to tear apart the foundation of her life. Sheila's revenge was complete. This story is a continuation of the drama-filled universe of The Bold and the Beautiful. The rivalry between Sheila Carter and Poppy Nozawa promises to unravel even deeper layers of manipulation, deceit, and betrayal, taking viewers on an unpredictable roller coaster ride of emotions and suspense. Stay tuned as Sheila's plan continues to unfold. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.